Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to Mindful Living for Life with Nurse Stacy. Today, I want to share something that didn't just change my routine, it changed my entire life. There was a time in my journey where I was trying to fix everything outside of me. I was trying to fix my schedule, my diet, my weight, my stress, my goals, and my relationships. And no matter what I adjusted, something still felt off. Then I heard this one line that hit me right in my spirit. It said, if you manage your energy, you manage your entire life. And when I finally understood it, everything shifted. What I know for sure, I know I'm not the only one. We are all in this together. We've all had seasons where life feels heavy, where we're giving from an empty cup, where we're moving but not aligned, where we're surviving but not living. We've all had experienced days where we wake up drained, overwhelmed, struggling mentally and emotionally, and it spills into every part of our life. So today I want to break this down together because when you understand this one truth, you stop chasing life and start creating it. So, what energy really means is when we talk about managing your energy, we're not talking about some hype or some motivation theory. We're talking about the four forces that shape your entire human experience. And they are number one, physical, number two, emotional, three, mental, and four, spiritual energy. So let's talk about number one, physical energy, which consists of your body's strength, what nourishment you get, how you sleep, what hormones are balanced, how much hydration you give yourself, and your metabolic power. When your physical energy is low, everything from focus to mood is affected. Now, number two, your emotional energy. It is your ability to regulate, process, and respond to your emotions. When emotional energy is low, you become reactive, overwhelmed, withdrawn, or easily triggered. Number three, your mental energy. It deals with your clarity, your focus, your thought patterns, and the mental load you carry, which could be overthinking, worrying, fear, also clutter. All of these can drain your mental energy faster than anything else. And four, your spiritual energy. This is your alignment with God, alignment with purpose, intuition, and inner peace. When this energy is low, everything feels heavy, confusing, or disconnected. And please note that your energy is not just how you feel, it is who you are as you move through this world. So let's get into how energy shapes your entire life. Think about it. And I want you to reflect on this personally. When your physical energy is off, your decisions change. When your emotional energy is shaky, your relationships shift. When your mental energy is scattered, your life feels chaotic. When your spiritual energy is low, your purpose feels distant. With every argument you have, every reaction to situations, every choice or decision you make, your habits, Every opportunity that comes towards you or move away from you is a responding to your energy. This is also true in the positive direction. When your energy is aligned, you think clearly, you choose wisely, you set boundaries, you hear God more clearly, you attract what belongs to you without forcing it or fighting against it. Life rises to meet the level of your energy. Now, there's a science and a spiritual side of energy. As a nurse, let me tell you, energy is not some abstract concept. It's literally, and when I say literally, it's literally biological. In science, your energy is shaped by your mitochondria. If you ever heard what that means, yes, the tiny structures inside almost every cell in your body have a simple but powerful job. They produce your body's energy. They turn the food you eat and the oxygen you breathe into usable fuel called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It's the energy your body uses to think, to move, heal, regulate emotions, focus, digest, and manage stress. And if it's low, you feel low. It determines how much physical energy you have, how sharp your mind feels, how stable your mood are, and how quickly you recover, and how stress or calms your nervous system feels. When mitochondria are strong, you feel alive, you feel motivated, you feel emotional stable and physically energized. When mitochondria are struggling, your energy feels drained, foggy, unmotivated, and easily overwhelmed. Your energy drops when you don't get enough sleep or you don't sleep well. You skip meals or eat low nutrient foods. If you're dehydrated, you're chronically stressed, if you have inflammation, if you overwork yourself, if you don't move your body, or if your blood sugar is unstable, all of these things weaken mitochondrial function. And the opposite is true when mitochondria is supported. And that's done by eating nutrient rich foods, drinking plenty of water, getting enough sleep, managing your blood sugar, reducing stress, moving your body, getting sunlight, and breathing deeply. And in turn, your mitochondria produces more energy, which means, can't say enough, you're going to think clearer. You regulate your emotions easier. You have physical strength. You make better choices. You feel more aligned spiritually. You feel good in your body. Your energy becomes stronger, balanced, and resilient. And spiritually, your energy is shaped by what you consume. Ooh, wee. This means everything that enters your mind, soul, and spirit. It's the conversations you listen to, the music you play, the content you watch on TV or social media, the books you read, the environment you sit in. This is a spiritual principle. And what it says that is what you consume becomes what you think. What you think becomes what you believe. What you believe becomes what you create. If you consume negativity, drama, chaos, fear, or doubt, your energy will reflect just that. If you consume wisdom, peace, positivity, truth, and God centered content, your energy elevates. Also, your spiritual energy is shaped by what you entertain. This refers to the things you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually engage with, even only even if it's only in your thoughts. And those examples are entertaining doubt, entertaining fear, entertaining temptation, gossip, distractions, and also entertaining old cycles. The spiritual principle here is what you give attention to grows in your energy field. If you entertain the wrong thoughts or emotions, they begin to shape your energy, your decisions, and your direction. Also, what you allow. This means your boundaries, your yes, and your no. Ask yourself, what behavior do you tolerate? What do you let people say to you? What do you permit in your space? What do you accept, even though it drains the life out of you? The spiritual principle here is what you allow becomes what you live with. If you allow disrespect, chaos, confusion, or emotional clutter, your energy becomes unstable. If you allow peace, kindness, clarity, truth, and respect, your energy becomes strong and protected. Also, the people you keep close, you got to know this, and I'm sure many people know this, that people carry energy and proximity is power. Some people replenish your spirit, they inspire you, ground you, they bring peace, they speak life into you. And other people, they can absolutely drain you, interrupt your clarity, create confusion, trigger self doubt, keep you stuck in old patterns. And the spiritual principle here is whoever you stay close to influences your vibration, your mindset, and your spiritual tone. You rise or fall to the level of the people nearest you. How about the words you speak? Words carry spiritual and vibrational power. What you say shapes your identity, it shapes your reality, influences your emotions, affects your nervous system, impacts your faith, programs your subconscious. So, what the spiritual principle behind this is simple and yet profound. Life and death are in the power of your tongue. If your words are heavy, if your words are negative, self critical, fear based, your energy lowers. If your words are affirming, faith filled, clear, loving, aligned with truth, your energy expands. And lastly, but definitely not least, alignment between your life and your calling. Spiritual energy is strongest when you're living in alignment. And that looks like doing what God called you to do, honoring your purpose, walking in truth, being who you really are, saying yes to the things meant for you, and saying no to distractions. And the spiritual principle here is when your life and your calling match, your energy becomes magnetic. But when you're out of alignment, you're stuck in environments, relationships, or habits that go against your purpose, your spirit feels heavy, confused, or disconnected. Alignment creates peace. Alignment creates strength. Alignment creates clarity, confidence, and alignment creates flow. Misalignment creates stress. Misalignment creates resistance, fatigue, doubt, and one sentence can sum it all up. Your spiritual energy is shaped by what you feed your soul, what you focus on, what you allow in your life, the people you surround yourself with, the words you speak, and how aligned you are with your God given calling. So, science explains your energy, and spirit directs your energy. All together, they govern your destiny. So, we need to explore some energy leaks. Now, let's be honest, we all have energy leaks. None of us are perfect. I want you to see if any of these energy leaks resonate with you. Are you overthinking? Are you taking on other people's problems? Are you people pleasing? Staying where you've outgrown? Do you have poor boundaries? Do you have unhealed hurts, chaotic environments, emotional clutter, fear of saying no? Do you have chronic stress? Are you eating in ways that work against your biology? Are you being everything to everyone? These leaks create the tired version of you that you don't even recognize sometimes. Your energy leaks are actually costing you the life you're praying for. You can't move on without knowing how to do energy management, which equals energy management or life management. When you manage your energy, you become a different version of yourself. You stop reacting and start responding. You stop shrinking and start expanding. You stop surviving and start living. So, how does that look? When your energy is aligned, your health improves, your decisions sharpen, your confidence rises, your relationships shift, your creativity opens, your money increases, your peace becomes a non negotiable, and God's voice becomes clearer. Energy determines everything. Your life cannot outperform the energy you carry. So, I'll share 8 practical energy alignment tools, simple shifts you can start using right away. Number one is you can protect your mornings with no phone for at least 30 minutes. Number two, drink water before you drink caffeine. Number three, eat for blood sugar balance. Four, set one boundary this week, even if it's a small one. And even if it's small, it's powerful and it's effective. Five, honor your no without guilt. Six, clear one emotional weight you've been carrying. Seven, spend 2 minutes in stillness. Reconnect with God. And eight, do one thing daily that lights your spirit. I want you to know that even a small alignment creates big transformation. You need a spiritual anchor? I can't go another further without mentioning what the book of wisdom teaches us. Proverbs teaches us to guard our hearts. Guard your heart above everything else, for everything you do flows from it. Your heart is your energetic center. Your life flows from your energy. And when you guard your energy, you guard your destiny. So, family, I had to learn this the hard way. And I am definitely, without a doubt, still learning. I tried to change my life from the outside in. It didn't work. Many of us are doing the same thing, but I want you to know your breakthrough starts with your energy. Because if you manage your energy, you truly manage your entire life. Now, if this teaching blessed you, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. I want to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe. And also share this with someone who is ready to reclaim their power as well. So until next time, love, peace, and blessings.